Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just wanted to come hang out for a little bit and have a little chat and show you guys a little bit of the AR glasses that I'm using along with the spatial computing device. I don't know how well this is going to work overall because of the fact that I'm casting the view from the device to my computer, but I think it'll be kind of a decent way to show you guys exactly how it works. So first of all, give me a second because I just saw something that I'm very curious about. Um, how do I do that? Rainio? Is it Rainio? I need to look this up real quick. Your Apple Watch now controls AR 6 gestures. Apple Watch gesture control is finally here. Want to look like a pro syncer. What? That sounds awesome. I need to put this in the thing. All right, so let me switch over here to my live scene. I'm hoping that it's working properly. Um, and basically what I'm doing here is showing you exactly what I see on my computer. It might be a little off-putting. Let me see if can I minimize this and does it still work? No, it needs to be up. So I'm gonna put this over in my other monitor. Or can I put it behind and it still works? Okay, yeah. Either way, you're gonna see the display somewhat, but give me one moment. I need to put this on here. On the Okay. So I've come to realize that I feel like a lot of people just don't really know what display glasses are or AR glasses are, and I'm always kind of taken aback by how amazed people are when they first try it. And I think that that's one of the issues that virtual reality has for like a mass growth type of thing, or mass adoption from people. And I think the biggest problem is the fact that you cannot recordings and like flat screen recordings just don't do it justice, right? Streaming virtual reality or streaming um anything like that, it just it's not great, you know. Give me a second, let me make sure that the streams are live here. All right, so those are live and those are live. Okay. So basically, the problem that viewing flat screen recordings is that the way the viewer's always looking at my reaction of looking at things, right? You're always looking at a recording. So in no shape or form you get to experience what it is to have these items floating in front of you and you yourself looking at them. And I think that that's kind of where that huge disconnect is. I think it even makes people somewhat kind of sick when it comes to watching somebody else's point of view because you have no control over it. And I know that this is doing exactly what I'm saying, but I think it's kind of the best way for me to show you how this works by you seeing me using them and seeing what I'm seeing. And so right now I am using the Viture Luma Ultra glasses, which are some of like the top of the line display glasses with OLED, 6 6 degrees of freedom thanks to the cameras that they have built into them. That means that I could look from side to side at anything. I could look at multiple displays like what you're seeing here, and they always stay in place. I could even get closer to them and further away, and all that works. But one of the biggest issues that I think this type of thing has is that you need a source. And that's kind of where the problem comes down to, as to what are the use cases for some people. And the use cases for me are productivity, really. I really love the glasses. However, I do feel like without this device that I'm about to show you, which is down here, this is the Inair Pod. Without something like this, it would eliminate probably 90% of the use that I have for these glasses, because I don't really I don't have a portable device per se, like a Steam Deck or a Nintendo Switch. I do have a Nintendo Switch, but I don't have the adapter to use with this, so it's kind of pointless. I can't view the Nintendo Switch with the glasses unless I have that adapter. And these glasses were already $600, so it's like you have to keep spending money to be able to use them. And which brings me to my next point, actually. This device, the Inair Pod, it is an additional expense, but this right here is a huge solution to portability when it comes to like productivity. This right here is a computer. It's a computer. It's a computer that fits in the palm of my hand. It fits in my pocket and super easy to travel with. This makes these a lot more useful, a lot more amazing. Um, because it doesn't matter if you have an OLED 85-inch TV if you don't have anything to watch on it, right? And I think that that same kind of comparison comes down to this type of thing, because I use this a lot for productivity when I'm traveling or when I'm doing anything. And as you can see right now, I have 4 windows up, or 4 displays, and I can look from display to display. You can always put one up top, and I have the casting thing that I'm using up top so that it doesn't bother me. And then I have YouTube open right here that I could just use the keyboard. I'll show you. This is the keyboard that comes with the Inair Elite Suite. Um, super super handy. Like the glasses go right in there, and the pod along with the keyboard. So I have YouTube right here. Let me just leave it, I don't know, right there. I have Instagram, which for the sake of this demonstration, I'm not going to scroll through, because Instagram is the fucking Wild West nowadays, just like Twitter. You can't scroll without seeing some random shit. Um, but anyway, I just happened to see this and I showed it over in the Inair Discord because I thought that it was cool. So on here, what I normally do is I normally have things like Microsoft Office open. And this is an Android device, by the way, so you get the Google Play Store and all of the apps that you can install from there. So here I have the Google Play Store. I have Instagram, TikTok, Chrome, Teams that I can actually take meetings on. I have Reddit, um, and Discord I use consistently, along with some of the other ones. I have some games that I have installed on here. These are games from the Google Play Store, but I also have some emulators and things like that, as well as I have GeForce Now, which does, cloud gaming. But you can use all of these things. I could open up Twitch, and I actually recentered my displays, so that means it brings them all closer. On my keyboard, I have a thing here that I can actually put all of these back. Who is streaming from some of the people that we know here? Leah. Let's look at Leah's stream.
I really gotta pay more attention to
I
what items
hate
people
Dead
have
by
in
Daylight.
the game and stuff because I'm too
But yeah,
wrapping.
I wish that I could force everything
Oh
to
shit! I didn't think I
dark
was
mode,
close
but for
enough
some
for that.
reason it keeps like changing everything.
Value.
Can I not mute her stream?
She back in the locker again?
I don't know. It's not muting for some
Yeah,
reason. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close it. So here I have the displays a bit further away. I can bring them all closer if I so wish. I know this might be weird with seeing my computer in the background as well. So I can probably look this way if it'll be better. But for me, I can also trigger a dark. I don't know if you can actually tell by this. Let me see if I can get closer. Can you tell that I'm turning these up or not? No, I guess you can't tell. Hey, Neff, what's up? So for me, I can actually make the glasses pretty dark so that I don't see through them. That means all that I see is the displays that I'm looking at. Or I can make it so that I can see through, so I'm still aware of my surroundings. I'm going to face this way for a moment so that you guys don't have to look at my computer in the back as well. And then I am going to recenter my view. Okay. I hope that you can still hear me okay, but I think that this is a little bit better. Uh-oh, I accidentally disconnected it. We gotta wait for it to launch back because I accidentally disconnected what I was moving. Oh, by the way, actually, this is a good opportunity to show the fact that the Inair Pod is such a cool device that you don't even need glasses to use it. You can actually plug this in to a different display. You can screencast to a different display or wirelessly cast it to a different display. So if you don't have, AR glasses or AR display glasses, you are actually still able to use the Inair Pod by itself. And it's an AI assistant as well. So if you were carrying this just randomly around, you'd be able to just use it as is. So right now I can show you, it's asking me to wirelessly cast it. And if I do that, it'll scan for any devices that accept, wireless casting. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to plug it back into the glasses. Okay. And then let's get the screen mirroring back up. Yes, I know. Let's move that to the top. Just a couple of more things that I want to show. So I'm going to open up YouTube once again. And I'm going to play this video. I'm going to try to mute it before I do the casting again, so just give me one moment. Okay. It should be muted. So let me do the casting once more. Let's go to view mode. Okay. So you should be able to see the display once again. It might be a little crooked because I didn't let it align itself properly. So one of the things that I wanted to show here with the Inair Pod is actually the 2D to 3D conversion. Let me clear out all my emails here. Also, let me go to my settings and turn on the fan a bit more. Oh, it's already to default. Never mind. So if I'm watching a video
My
or
city is currently
anything
populated by a
in
bit over
the
and persistent NPCs. And today
on the Inair Pod, I can actually convert anything that I'm watching on the screen to 3D, and it does it in real time too. Let me try to back up the display. All right. So I'll back it up so that you guys can see it a little bit better from a distance. In fact, let me go over here. And then with this 3D button here, it focuses the screen, and then it does this cool magic thing that uses AI to convert everything we're watching into 3D. So this here might be an issue with some of the closed captions. So let me turn them off.
Keep in mind though that
And yeah, now this video is in complete 3D for me. It actually shows like death. It shows like I can walk right into that. So that's really cool. Let me go ahead and close that, and we can keep that up there. I'll reopen Discord. And I want to show you guys a couple more things. So let's open up Discord. Let's open up a Chrome window. I don't really know what I have on there. Glasses, whatever. So I want to show you like how many different displays and stuff you can have. I'm not going to open up Teams just in case I have anything important showing. But let's go ahead and look at docs. I know I just have a bunch of random shit here. All right. And any kind of lag that you're seeing or like jitters and stuff like that, that's coming from the casting. It's not lagging or anything on my glasses at all. That's just the fact that I'm wirelessly casting to my computer. Let's see, what else we got? So I have Google, I have Discord. So I have these three windows. I can put them a little further away. So I have those four windows now. Open YouTube back up. So in the Inair Pod, this inner space is there's software that allows me to remotely connect to my computer, which is pretty cool. Let's look at these model things too. Let's look at the AR glasses. All right, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 up top displays all around me. I don't know if this is like... This is so cool. This is showing in 3D for me. I know that it's just flat for you guys, but it's so cool. The Viture Luma Ultras are so sharp and the colors are so vivid. They're really impressive. I don't necessarily think I will spend the amount of money on these. They're $600 just the glasses by themselves. I spent almost the same, if not a little bit more, on the entire Elite Suite, which brought the spatial computer, the glasses, and the keyboard and the case. Just a little bit more than that. So I don't know if I could recommend these, unless somebody has, you know, the money to burn. I guess sure, why not? Go for the best. But the 6 degrees of freedom is really nice. The being able to like literally get closer to these displays or get further away. I could even walk around them if I want. But I, other than that, I don't really see like huge importance to that yet until more developers put some more usage into the 6DoF, until more developers really make the most out of that. By the way, the Inair Pod turns into a pointer. I don't know if you've seen me like point at things. Or I could just use the trackpad on the keyboard. But the text is super sharp. I can type properly. I can read things just fine. And yeah. So before, when I tried casting, it was to make a video and I recorded what I was seeing, but it wasn't the best because of the fact that the display was moving along with me. So whatever I was looking just kind of looked like it was always there. Now it's a little bit easier to explain the fact that when I'm turning, I'm actually looking at different things. So these displays are not moving in front of me. I get to look from side to side at all the things. But it's really awesome. So I'm going to close some of these things here. I don't know how this is going to work, but there's something that I want to try. So let's see. GeForce Now? RetroArch. History? Are these going to work? So I can play old games like this. I can make the screen also a bit further away if I want. And I can do the same thing with these games. I can actually run them in 3D, which is wild. It's so wild to be able to do that. Let me see if can I play? I'm really bad at these games, guys. Come on. Can I not? Oh, I was trying to choose the start thing. That's how bad I am at these games. So I'm using my Xbox controller. Why did I try to do that? Why did I try to do that? I was supposed to hit it against there. Ah! So this right now is basically a, I don't know, I want to say like 40-inch or something display in front of me. If I wanted to put this further away, I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller. So like right now, if I put it pretty big, this for me looks massive, as you can see in comparison to my monitors in the back, which are 27-inch monitors, I think. So look at the display. I can't actually hide that on-screen HUD, but I forgot how, so I'm not even gonna bother. There you go, we got it. No, get it! Damn it, dude. Oh my god, I'm so bad at these games, I swear. Anyway, that's an example of like an emulator running on the pod. You could stay up there. And then I haven't tried to run this in a little while, but let's see if we can get it to run. Let's go for, I was gonna go where winds meet, but let's go to Game of Thrones, King's Road. So remember, these are all installed directly onto the device from the Google Play Store. I've played this one in 3D before. It's so cool. I can turn up the brightness on the side of the glasses here. I can also turn up the, or change the, I don't want to do that. I can change the color mode as well. So like make it vivid or whatever. All right, so you see the background there of the game and stuff like that, whatever. I'll show you a different game. Computer fell asleep. Actually, that may have been a good thing, but then I wouldn't see. Where's the pool table game that I had? This is like a really simple game. And this one I actually play with the pointer itself. I know the wireless casting hasn't been the best, but it's still kind of the easiest way for me to show you what I'm looking at. Hello? No. Close. Can I close? No? Do I have to spin? Are you forcing me to spin? Oh, mobile games. This is how I feel about Marvel Rivals. Like, anytime that I want to do something, I have to clear a million things. Another thing that's updating. Apparently, I don't use these games enough. The emulators, I have no reason to worry about. So honestly, most of my use case for these devices is working, right? I will have ChatGPT on one side, I'll have Discord on another, I'll have my Word docs or Teams um all up here, and it's easy for me to go from one thing to another. If I want to save my files, I can put them on Google Drive, or like Google Docs saves them automatically, so that's fine. I can listen to music as well. I have a couple of things that I was trying here, like N-Track Studio, which is to record audio. I haven't really gotten to use them all that much. I have CapCut in here, so I can, some of the videos that I capture on the device, I can actually edit them right on here. And a couple of different other, like emulators and stuff like that, Libby to listen to audiobooks while I'm doing work. Yeah, so there's really not a whole lot else that I can show you that I haven't already, but this is basically just the capabilities or what you can do with these type of devices. I have in here, this is how big this is. In here, I can take the pair of display glasses, the Inair Pod, which is this device, and the keyboard. I have two different keyboards, by the way. I have a folding keyboard, and I have this one, which I tend to like more because it's rigid. But this keyboard. So everything that I need to work, and it gives me 6 different displays at a time that I can look at individually, all in here. So I'm actually thinking about putting together some like local showcases, local demos and stuff like that to show people more about how they could use this type of thing in their lives, because I think it's really cool and I think it's very, very convenient. But that's going to be it for me for today. Short stream. I just wanted to hang out and talk a little bit about this. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'll probably be back and stream a game or something. But for now, that is it for this. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all next time. Peace.